go,
Tigers,
go,
Tigers,
go.
but it goes on and on. It's
my family is in the Baton Rouge area, and both of my parents flooded. My dad lives in Livingston Parish, which is the same parish that Magnolia Baptist is in. They are not in a flood zone, but they flooded. And I think 90% of that parish flooded. So it was very widespread damage. And my mom lives on another side of town, and she flooded. And I could not, it happened that August, like 2 weeks before Lily was starting kindergarten. So I couldn't go. I couldn't go and help gut houses. I couldn't really do anything. And it was horrible. I just felt so bad that I couldn't be there for my parents. So going on the mission trip, even though it was almost a year later, it still helped me to pitch in somehow. And it was it was special to see that community, just how they came together, and that we could join them all the way here from Texas. We could join them and help them get their church family back together, and they were so appreciative. And it's a small community. Magnolia Baptist is in Holden. That's a little area, and it was just damaged so badly that they had to start almost from square one. So it was just amazing to help, finally be able to help with the flood effort.
because Baton Rouge, like I said, I only lived there probably around 3 years, but I have a soft spot for that place in Louisiana. It's part of my life. It made a huge impression on my life. I mean, obviously I married my wife's from there. I had got to go over after the flooding, and I didn't grow up in Baton Rouge like Becky did, but I lived there for 3 years, and I lived in South Louisiana. So I've got a bit of a soft spot for the place. Going back into town right after the flooding and seeing how devastated Baton Rouge was, I was in shock. Seeing appliances and drywall on some streets, you couldn't see any grass. Some places in Baton Rouge were just completely, every house was flooded. Baton Rouge really got devastated by flood. I don't think people all around the country realize that there's still some people in Louisiana there's some people just walked away. They just left their houses. I don't know what they did.
There's three houses on my dad's street that nobody came back. I don't know if the bank eventually took them over or what, but they eventually got in there and gutted them out. But they sat for months, nobody touching them, and I don't know what happened to them now. But it was my mama told me. I spoke to her a few months later, and she said there's people that they'll never recover from that. And I don't really know if she meant just material-wise or emotionally, but I think it's everything. It changes you. I mean, it took my mom a whole year to get into her house, and it was a mess. So I don't wish that on anybody. But I encourage you to go help if you want. Even though it was, almost 2 years ago, there's help. Go help. And any of these family mission trips, Trinity designs them so children can go and families can go, because I think it's important to get out of our bubble and serve somewhere. And that's what we wanted for Lily. That was our second family mission trip, to take Lily. And it's also fun because she gets to serve with the children she sees here day in and day out. It's just not Sunday school and going to the regular activities. It's really learning what it means to be the hands and feet of Jesus, and that's what I wanted her to see and learn. But she got to meet, get to know her church family a little better. Teenagers that she might never interact with, and the adults, and she's learning what it means to be a missionary. But it's a great experience.
I remember that she had to live in the apartment.
Yeah.
I remember me fighting the box. There's a full box.
Hey Lily, would you want to go on a mission trip again? Why would you want to go on a mission trip?
Because I get to help a lot and I really like helping.
I knew that the other church members going would draw her in. And I made sure before we went that she knew that we were there to work and we were there to help these people. And it's awesome that I knew we'd make friends. And she's also, I mean, she knew where we were. She knew we were in the Baton Rouge area, so she knew that my dad was like 2 miles away. So, and she knew that these people flooded. So I think it was important for her to see us, you know, go and serve and help, even though it wasn't people we knew. But I didn't worry about her or myself being able to participate because I knew, for one, the VBS, I knew she could either join in with the kids or she'd help us somewhere, and that's what she did. She wound up helping us.
I made a new friend. Her name was Hazel.
Uh-huh.
But if you're at the making trip, you're having fun, because when you help people, it can be really, sometimes it can be like really fun, but not just you're having fun, the other person is also happy because you're helping them.
If somebody's on the fence about going, go. If you can go, go. You will no ways regret it. Your life will be better off by going.
So as you can tell, mission trips make a big impact on a person's life. Not only on the people that we go and bless and the people that we help, as in the case of Louisiana, but on our own hearts and in our own families. So I really would like to encourage you to come and go with us. June 8th through the 14th, 2019. We're going back to Magnolia Baptist Church. We'll be a blessing to them and they will be a blessing to us. Please come and change your heart. Let God change your life.
Go Tigers! That's about it.